shake mountains and move them. They can do things that I've seen, that you say to only be dreaming, only be dreaming. Who's gonna tell me I can't? Who's gonna tell me I won't? I can do anything if I just put my mind to it. Don't need to prove it. I do it for my city, Mr. 716. With them fly ass chicks who paint them pretty ass lips. With them trap boys out doubling up on bricks. For musicians like myself that was blessed with a grip. Rap with a pack and see what it is. Swerve with the traffic like I lost control of the whip. Hurt the competition like I ran over these bricks. Double lines mean nothing when you're hugging the bridge.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. How y'all doing out there? Welcome to Talk Your Wish Tuesday. It's your boy Dennis Holmes in the building. I'm here with my co-host Ryan Thomas. What's going on, Ryan?
What's up, man? What's up?
You sound dead as hell. What the hell wrong with you?
What's up?
What the hell? Damn. Anyway, how you doing? We also here with the lovely Chocolate Girl.
Hello, everybody. How y'all doing out there?
That's right. And we also have Ricky Williams in the house, aka Mr. Acting Up himself.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen?
And the Pylon is in the building, aka Fight for the Mic Podcast, aka Jared Muller.
And according to Ron, Vacation Man now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that too.
Apparently, I was gone for 20 years.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm back. I'm ready for some certified trash. It's been a minute.
It's been a minute. Let's talk our trash ass players, shall we? Anybody want to start off?
I can start off since it's my first time back. We're going to start off with Ion Cutelaba. He fought the first fight in the main card at UFC 254. And this was kind of a storyline fight. They both fought actually right at the beginning of quarantine, like February-ish. And he got stopped pretty early. It was a very controversial stoppage because, according to him, he was playing to be hurt more than he was. He was playing possum so he can counter-strike. And the book on that got shut pretty quick in the first round. On Saturday, he got knocked out again. He got smoked. So he's definitely a trash ass player. Made all that big deal for all of quarantine and then got smoked. So that's my first one.
I got Tennessee Volunteers. Y'all got beat down.
Mm-hmm. Anybody else?
Yeah. Sorry, Ron. I'm going to use my only one. So I'm going to say Daniel Jones in the game. And on, I want to say Friday night, he got caught without a mask on at a party.
Oh, yeah.
Saquon Barkley, when Saquon supposedly hurt.
Yep.
Yep. Miss Sharon Mullen. Sharon, Chocolate Girl.
I really don't have any trash ass players.
All right, well, I got one.
I'm all positive today.
That's good. I got one. I got the Atlanta Falcons. I don't even know why the hell they playing this season. They give up every goddamn lead they got. It's the third straight game that they gave up a goddamn lead in the same season. They terrible. Just in the season, they're terrible. Take the flag down. They're terrible.
I got the New England Patriots.
Okay.
It's trash ass?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They was trash.
Got it.
Yeah. All right.
I reserve the right to change my mind and give one. I'm just gonna see if anybody else says this particular person. Go ahead.
Hey, Boo.
Who is Boo?
Yeah. Who was next? Ricky? Go ahead, Ricky.
I only had the one.
Oh.
I got one more. And this might be a first time in trash ass players history. And it's kind of weird because it's one of my favorite players. I got Greedy Williams. He literally hasn't played yet, but he's my trash ass player because this is week 8 now. And he's been out with he had, I don't know what the shoulder injury was, but it was during a tackling drill in preseason. And he apparently has been pretty much fine. and he just hasn't played yet. And the Browns are getting scorched pretty much by like every corner for the most part, except Denzel Ward has been getting scorched, and they really need him on the other side. So yeah,
wouldn't that be Stefanski's fault for not playing him?
No, it's there's rumblings that it's him trying to stay out as long as possible. No, I don't know why, but there was rumblings that I heard. It may or may not be true, but he's going there for me. That's my other one. That's all I had.
You gonna go ahead, Sharon?
If nobody else is gonna say it, then I'll say Mike McCarthy.
Yeah, that's a good one. I've been an avid Mike McCarthy hater.
Mike McCarthy. I never really appreciated the dude ever.
Nope.
And it was a bad signing from the beginning. And I have to put Jerry Jones with him as a trash ass player because he refuses to acknowledge that there is a problem. Now, the only thing I'm going to say about that is I don't know what I expect him to say when he's asked by reporters about it. I don't know. I don't know what I expect him to say, but I am a little tired of the there's nothing wrong response. You get what I'm saying? I don't expect him to trash McCarthy in the media, even though he deserves it. But the whole there's absolutely nothing wrong thing just drives me crazy. That's all.
Mike McCarthy got one ring out of Aaron Rodgers with kind of consistently good defenses for the most part. That bothers me.
I gotta put somebody on the trash list. He had a bad game yesterday, and I usually don't do this.
I can't hear you.
Lil Kim.
Oh.
Lil Kim, you have made the list for your 3 interception, no touchdown performance yesterday. You got to play a little bit better. You are now a trash ass player. Nick Foles, Lil Kim. Ryan, you got another one?
No.
All right,
No.
we'll certified
Sorry,
player.
Ryan, I had to use my own.
Yeah,
Sharon, you got a certified player, Sharon?
I do. Buddha. What's his last name? Buddha Baker.
Buddha Baker.
Yeah. Yeah. I say that, but then I realized he got chased down by somebody else on my list. But for the most part, Buddha's been balling all season. So Buddha Baker.
I'll wait to hear that. Ron, who you got?
I got the 49ers.
Okay. Ricky?
The 49ers, you said certified players?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I don't know how to pronounce his name, but Randy, the shortstop for the Tampa Bay Rays, he had another home run tonight, and in the last game he had 2 of them, if I recall correctly.
Okay.
How do you pronounce that guy's name, Jared?
I don't know.
I don't even know who you're talking. I don't watch baseball.
No, never mind.
I don't know. Jared, you got one?
Yeah, I mean, out of the trash and certified, this is the guy I had to talk about, so it's going to be a little bit. Khabib Nurmagomedov, 29-0 now, beat Justin Gaethje in the second round, triangle choke. It was a pretty amazing performance and arguably his best performance to date. And so a little bit of the story behind the submission, it was his father passed away, who was his trainer since he was basically born. His dad trained him. He had him fighting bear cubs in the mountains of Russia. So they had a crazy relationship, and he died in May, I believe, June. And he did his father's favorite submission, the same submission that he won his first fight in, and he did it in his first fight without his father there. And then he retired afterwards after beating Justin. He said he made a promise to his mom that he wouldn't fight again without his father in his corner. And he walks away as, in my opinion, the number 4 fighter of all time. A lot of people are arguing now that he's the GOAT. He's the number 1 pound for pound right now. I think he's number 4, but it was just awesome. He was one of the classiest people to walk in the octagon. I'd say he was the nicest guy, and yeah, so I was really happy for him.
Okay, my certified player is Devontae Adams. That's my certified player. Almost had 200 yards receiving yesterday on Sunday. So the Devontae Adams is my certified with 2 touchdowns. My certified player.
I got Washington
Oh, for beating the snot out of the Cowboys?
for beating. Now they're a butt whoop. I don't see no Dallas fans nowhere. Can't find them. They playing hide and seek.
Preach.
They
Preach
make
'em.
your
Preach 'em.
excuses.
I done tagged them in here just to see if I get a conversation out of some of them. They won't talk to me.
I don't blame him.
They move the goalposts all week. Can't find them.
Can't find them. Ain't seen them. Don't know nothing about them. Never heard of them.
Never heard of them.
Never heard of them. Darren?
Me?
Yes, that's it.
DK Metcalf. Second.
DK Metcalf?
Mm-hmm. Certified.
Must be for that chase down.
That's great hustle.
I hear that. I hear you. Rick.
Give me Tyler Lockett for 500, Pat.
That's a good
200 yards and 3 touchdowns,
That's a good one.
and still lost.
Lost to loss. Things happen.
Hey,
Who you got there, Rod?
Hold up.
I got
Hold up a second. Ricky, I think that shortstop's name is Willie Adames. Is that Adames? Is that him?
Randy.
Willie Adames?
No, he said it was Randy something.
Is Randy? Okay. Well, it says Willie on here. Okay. Go ahead, Ron.
I got the Chiefs. Kansas City.
Where's Jared at?
I'm here.
Do you got another one or no? You done?
Yeah, no, I got 2 quick ones. TJ Finley, he had to step in at quarterback for LSU. He's a freshman, 3-star freshman, and he actually played all right. He was 17 for 21, 265 yards, 2 touchdowns, and a pick. So, I mean, he for a 3-star freshman just being thrown in there to a team like LSU, even if it's South Carolina, it's still a good performance.
Okay. Sharon, you got another one?
Yeah, I got a third one. Matt Stafford.
Oh, Matt Stafford. That's his.
Yep. He had a pretty good game. He went 25 of 36 for 340 yards. No interceptions. That's his highest passing yardage that he's had all season. So it seems like he's trending in the right direction. He's warming up.
And that was his 36th fourth quarter comeback since he's been in the league.
I missed that data point. Thanks for sharing.
Yeah, that was a good one. Mine's is Kyler Murray. After I said that the little brother was going to beat the big brother, because I think they play like they brothers. So anybody else, I don't know how y'all feel, but the little brother was going to beat the big brother, and he came out and he did it. They went and beat the undefeated Seattle Seahawks after they were on a bye. So that is my certified player, Kyler Murray.
Did you see the picture they did where somebody shrunk Kyler Murray and the jersey that Russell Wilson was holding in the jersey swap? It was one of the funniest pictures I've seen.
No, you got to send me that one.
Give me sharing permission, I could put it up.
Okay. Wait. Anybody else got any certified players?
I got
Yes.
one more. I got one more.
All right, go ahead, Ricky.
Give me Sterling Shepard. First game back, he actually looked like like you didn't miss a beat.
Yes, we are talking Eagles today, BJ. Sterling Shepard was good.
Hey, it's better than talking about a no on the bye Ravens team.
Hey, BJ said, "Don't give you the permission. You're gonna show porn."
Whoa.
Nah.
Ryan, you got another one?
They're
Oh, that
all
was Sharon. Sharon, what you got, Sharon?
I don't have any more certified players.
I got one
That's
more.
all.
All right. Well, who yours, Jared?
So if anybody listened to my episode where I ranked the college players coming up in the Pile and the Pile podcast, I had Garrett Wilson, the receiver from Ohio State, at number 1 boldly as a sophomore. And he had in his first, because the Big Ten just came back, so I was hyped for his arrival. And he had 7 catches, 129 yards, a touchdown, and he had a couple really nice catches. He fell down and caught a curl route in the middle of his cut and still caught it. He performed very, very well. So that he's definitely certified for me.
Yeah, BJ is very hype about having Dez Bryant.
I don't know why, but okay.
Hey, I'm gonna say like this. You put that Ravens offense in the red zone. That is directly where Dez is gonna thrive in that offense because they honestly lack a real true red zone threat. They lack that. You know, whether you want whether everybody want to look at it that way or not, they lack a true red zone threat. So, can he get it done? Is he healthy enough to do it? We'll see.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Oh, that's terrible. That is terrible. That is terrible.
It's very terrible.
That was terrible.
Yeah,
They're not even that far apart in height either, but
that's what's
really
so funny
not.
about it. This and the one where somebody shrunk him on the draft stage was the funniest ones.
Wow.
yeah, that's terrible.
But I want everybody to remember, man. They said dynamites come in small packages.
Yep.
So,
he do got the fastest feet I've ever seen.
Look at Wile E. Coyote and Roadrunner.
Well, you know something. I've been
Hey, Dennis, you said the fastest feet. Did you see? Let's take it back to the stop and go on the first down run he had of the game.
I ain't see all that.
Man,
I ain't get to see all that. But let me start the show off like this. Let me just say for the whole 7 weeks, I've been saying, I've been hating on the Pittsburgh Steelers, but they have proved to me that they are the team to beat and that they should be going to the Super Bowl. I've been hating on Sharon all this time since she started in May. She came on the show in May saying the Steelers going to the Super Bowl. I laughed hard too. I ain't gonna lie, I laughed hard. But I'm just gonna say the Steelers, they are looking like they're going to the Super Bowl. Maybe the Ravens can say something to them this weekend. Maybe not. That's all I'm gonna say. But right now, Steelers are like they're going to the Super Bowl.
They did just beat the Titans.
Oh, they. You know what? I don't know who that linebacker is. Y'all backup linebacker, but he made my certified player with that hit. Boy, he smacked the hell out of Derrick Henry. He had my jaw dropped. You know how you like, and Marcus said it last night. You know how you see an Oklahoma drill, somebody get you like, woo, shit. Like, that was one of them.
yeah,
Like,
yeah,
woo.
yeah. The Oklahoma drill.
Like that.
It's crazy though because the Titans defense still has Adoree Jackson to come back to. He hasn't played, and that's their best DB.
Yeah, but
it don't even matter. They got beat off. They got beat off of pure.
Oh yeah, absolutely. But having that number 1 corner and he could play slot or outside or he can even play safety too. That helps a lot.
That was the game. That was the game of the weekend though. But
You think so?
If there was the second game of the weekend, it was Arizona and
Seattle.
Seattle. Hmm.
Yeah, Arizona, Seattle. But then the third game will probably be Cincinnati and the Browns. They was going at it. They was having a ball.
That was a good game.
That was that was the Battle of Ohio. That was a good game.
Joe Burrow's battling Justin Herbert right now.
Okay. They
Justin
played
Herbert might be winning though.
Justin Herbert got his first win.
No, I know. I'm saying just like in the rookie of the year and like the top two quarterbacks. Well, not the top two
I think
draft.
Joe Burrow. I think Joe Burrow is winning that one.
Winning
I don't
what?
know. Herbert's playing great
If they in the competition, I think Joe Burrow is winning that.
because Herbert's got more touchdowns than
Winning
than
what?
already.
The
Rookie of the year.
He's got
Man, the only way he win Rookie of the Year is if Jordan Jefferson get hurt.
Who?
I think Rookie of the Year is
Head
Clyde.
wide receiver for Minnesota.
I think Clyde's Rookie of the Year.
Clyde Edwards-Helaire?
Yeah, I think he's Rookie of the Year. He's second in the league in rushing yards.
Arguably, he could be. If he stays in the top 5 as far as running backs, he probably will be. But
number 2 in
I
yards.
don't know.
Right
I think Jordan Jefferson got a strong campaign for Rookie
Who
of the
is
Year.
Justin Jefferson?
Justin Jefferson, yeah, he's playing really well.
That's why I know who you was talking about. It sounded like you saying George Jefferson. I'm like, this ain't good
I said
times.
Justin.
I'm over here like this ain't good times. I'm sitting here like,
he's been playing as a top 5 receiver.
Jefferson. Who? What?
George Jefferson is not good times, dear.
It's not good times.
George Jefferson
Amen.
is the Jeffersons.
It's the Jefferson.
Jefferson.
Yeah, correct him, Sharon.
Correction.
Yeah. I got these little gray hairs right here to prove it.
I got gray hairs too. What you talking about? I got some gray hairs.
Yeah, whatever. That's premature gray.
I got premature.
These motherfuckers don't go away. Premature shit go away. This just don't go away.
Premature gray.
Motherfuckers don't go away. Anyway, back to what I was saying. Anyway, Jared, what was your take on college football this
Ain't nobody saying nothing in the comments.
I didn't watch a lot of it because it was UFC 254, so that definitely over the games that were going on. I tuned in for a few of them. Ohio State, I was watching because of Garrett Wilson and a few other players, but I didn't tune in
because
much.
of Justin Fields.
I saw Syracuse and Clemson a little bit. I was talking about those corners. That's one of the best corner duos, I think, in the country.
That's the one that got the pick 6 on.
Yeah, he's number 14. And then on the other side, they have Obi Melanfonwu's younger brother, who's actually very good as the other corner. They've been playing very well. That's one of the few bright spots of that team, I think, this year for sure.
Well,
I don't know. Justin Fields really might. It's going to be interesting with him and Trevor Lawrence, I think, throughout the year and through the draft process. I'm excited to watch that.
I might have to another thing. Let me admit to another thing right now. I've been battling with Fight for the Mic podcast, aka Pylon to Pylon, about his love for Antoine Winfield Jr. And I may have to say again, I was wrong. I'm gonna say that right now. Get all this out right now. I was wrong.
You want to talk about a
Dennis, I got a question.
Yeah.
Why did you count somebody out who is the offspring of, in my opinion, he probably a future Hall of Famer?
Of his dad, you trying to say? The reason I counted out was the way it was sprung on me. All right. Now
the way I sprung it on you,
the way he sprung it on me is the reason I just threw all that shit in the trash.
I took flack for a while. I took flack for a long time about both of those drafts, and look at who I had drafted to in the other one, the Cowboys.
I knew he was gonna be legit his first year. No bullshit.
Would you say you would have taken a first round pick on him?
I wanted Minnesota to take a first round pick on him.
Yep.
I wanted Minnesota to draft Antoine Winfield Jr.
We did two shows that were drafts with like one had a lot of us and one of the what was it? It was Sam Sports, right?
Yeah, it's the annual
Sam Sports.
It's the annual Sam Sports Ignorant Thinker mock draft party.
And then me and my buddy did ours on my podcast.
Right.
And I drafted Antoine. I traded up and got Antoine Winfield at 16 to the Cowboys. And I got him in the other draft after I traded back and got him to the Cardinals in the first round. at like 19 or something.
And I told him he was tripping.
Yeah.
Also, in
everybody.
that same draft,
None of y'all could believe what you heard.
His savviness as far as a football player, because
I had him as a top 10 prospect. He was in my top 5.
He really was. You know what I'm saying? And I think a lot of people slept on him because of the conference that he played in.
And the 2 injuries were the main thing. That's why he dropped to the second round.
Mm-hmm.
He had first round all written all over him, but he got hurt twice.
Yeah.
But I think he's defensive rookie of the year right now, and Devin White I think is defensive MVP right now, and that was my award prediction for both of them. So
shout out to
it's looking good right now.
Is that Bruce or Bruce? Did I say his name right?
Who?
Yeah, he was the one that made me remind me about that situation, because I was sitting there thinking, and I was like, I don't really know if he is. Oh, it's Baco Bruce. Okay. Or Buco Bruce. Kellen said Penn State plays Ohio State this weekend.
Yeah, they do.
Do Penn State got a chance?
No.
Ohio State got the rust out in the first half of the Nebraska game, and I think they're on the right page now. And I think they're just going to start dominating.
Is Ohio State the best football team in Ohio?
I think Ohio. Oh, you're playing with the Browns and the Bengals here.
Yeah, is Ohio State the best football team in Ohio?
Well, no. Both of those teams would beat Ohio State to the ground.
Yeah. They're not. No. Yeah, I will never disrespect the NFL team and say that a college team can beat them. I'm just not going to say that.
I don't know.
I think Ohio State is.
Let me say this. Is it more of a historic franchise?
No, I don't think it's more of
Ohio State, more like prestigious, more. I don't know. It's
historic.
Devin, Michigan is
you said historic.
Yeah, historic. Yeah, like in the Ohio
State goes back.
In Ohio State
got some history.
Yeah, got some whole history.
Them and Michigan's probably.
They got something.
I mean, so does the Browns. The Browns got major history.
Yeah, they do.
I mean, of losing seasons. Nah, I'm just.
What's up, Ernest? What's up, Kim Folk?
No, but I mean, just in terms of the NFL and
Kellen said no chance in hell.
And everything. No chance in hell. What?
No chance in hell that Ohio State is the best team in Ohio.
No chance.
No,
they're a college team.
They're the best college team in Ohio. Yeah.
I think they're the best college football team. Period. This year.
They might be best. They might be. They're probably the best team in the Big Ten.
I have them winning it. To be honest, in the preseason, I had that in Denver.
I think Michigan have found them a quarterback.
Joe Milton, yeah.
I think Michigan found them a quarterback.
Yeah, they had a.
I don't think that helps them against Ohio State.
No,
they don't have a chance.
Not this year. Not this year.
Yeah, maybe next year.
But it's gonna save Jim Harbaugh's job.
Yeah,
his job's
not
gonna
this
get
year, but maybe next year it does.
We trying to figure out what the hell happened. What's going on with Michigan State? Straight garbage.
They'll be back.
Say it again.
Look, I can say that. That's my school. I can say that, but I don't want none of y'all to be saying that.
No, I honestly don't think
none of y'all saying it.
I don't think that they straight garbage, because they do get competitive every couple years.
I'm saying just like this. I'm waiting out the drought on both ends right now. I'm waiting out the drought with my Vikings, and I'm waiting out the drought with my Seminoles.
And you have Kirk Cousins, who went to Michigan State. So there you go.
Yeah, a goddamn bum.
I mean, hell, y'all went and got him. And I feel bad. I feel bad.
I paid him a lot of money.
Hey, Dennis, when you say that, y'all say that shit lightly.
Y'all, you gotta take everything that
you gotta say it right.
We have to live with
y'all. Cuba, you got to take everything that comes with your organization.
You gotta take the good and the bad.
My organization.
I might have to take it, but I ain't got to agree with it.
Okay, you're right.
Shit.
I had to take everything Chip Kelly wanted to do. Okay, he came out.
Hey, look, but Chip.
Please
Chip
don't
built,
mention him
Chip,
no more.
Chip built.
Don't
Chip
mention his
built the
name.
team for you.
Mm-mm.
Chip really built the team for you. You
He
can't
almost-
say he didn't.
He did.
And he built a recipe for our Super Bowl.
If he had his way, we would have Marcus Mariota.
He built a recipe for the Super Bowl too.
He didn't
I
build
don't care what
it.
he built. I can't stand that.
They
mother.
took like 20. He took like 15 to 20 plays from Chip Kelly's playbook.
Dennis.
That catch to Zach Ertz at the end.
You gotta take plays from your playbook. Don't mean you built the recipe for my Super Bowl.
Dennis.
I mean, it's only time Nick Foles has been effective is with Chip Kelly kind of influence. To be honest with you.
Yes, Ryan.
He do got a point.
If I was to name a bully of the week, I would say it was San Fran. I would definitely say it's the Washington Redskins, not because of what the score was. Not because my fault, Washington football team. Not because of what the score was, but because of the fact that I knocked your quarterback out and ain't none of y'all say nothing to me about it.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't nobody say nothing to me about it.
Not even on social media.
Nothing.
It's sad. It's sad.
Very sad.
Like I just took y'all heart.
It's like Washington took their soul.
That's right. And you know what's happening? You never see the movie Get Out?
Yes.
That's exactly what happened. That's exactly what happened to the Cowboys. When Dak Prescott went down, it's like that lady hit the 3 ticks in that joint. Tick, tick, tick. Just like that.
We talked about
Hey, Dennis, I ain't got time for you.
when we talked about Dallas, I want to go ask my question about Dallas.
Oh, I got a bully though, real quick. Kansas State. So Kansas is 0-4 at this point. Les Miles coach Kansas. It's not looking good for Les. As an LSU fan, you hate to see it. So they go into this week, and Kansas State beats them 55. Oh, because they also learned that Puka Williams was opting out, their star player and running back.
Man, hey, Puka is something special, though.
I had him in my...
Is the Dodgers winning?
Before the season, let me pull up my notes real quick.
I
had him
Dodgers,
as my
we ain't worried about the Dodgers,
number 3 running back.
Tampa Bay gonna win it. LA can't get 2 championships in one calendar year.
My Dodgers. I'm rooting for my Dodgers.
Yeah, I had Puka behind Najee Harris and Kenny Gainwell, and then he was number 3. But yeah, he opted out, and then they just dropped a 55 burger on him, beat him 55-14. It was just a bully move. Les Miles has got to be on the hot seat at 0-5 now.
That's cool if you're on the hot seat. He might be the next Dallas Cowboys.
I just can't believe how bad they're playing for him.
Should the Dallas Cowboys fire their head coach or all of their coaches right now?
I don't think they're going to fire him right now. I think they're going to wait till the end of the
won't.
season. But do they deserve to go? Yes. Too much talent on that team.
Honestly speaking, Jerry Jones. How many coaches has Jerry fired in the first year?
I don't know.
I don't know of any.
I don't know.
I don't know of any.
I don't know of any, or can I think of any? So at the end of the
it's
day,
the first time for anything.
Right.
It's the first time for anything. But at the same time, I don't see Jerry getting rid of Mike McCarthy. Being off of the fact that while Dak was in ball games, they did have some success. So I think if they're gonna get Dak back healthy to start next season, I think he's gonna give Mike McCarthy at least another year or 2 before he says, "Okay, I'm tired of it."
Wait a minute. I'm glad you said that. Don't they got backups on the team too?
Mm-hmm.
What backup?
Backup what?
Y'all can't say backup what to me. Y'all know I won a Super Bowl on backups.
Because
y'all can't say backup what to me.
Dennis, your Super Bowl with backups was a backup QB that was a journeyman. So that don't count.
He a backup.
Time out. Andy Dalton ain't a journeyman?
Andy Dalton ain't gonna play the next game.
He only played for one.
I'm just asking you, is Andy Dalton a journeyman? Yes or no?
He ain't gonna play the next game, so he's obsolete right now. We talking about the Nochi, whatever the hell is the coochie. we talking about the coochie. The coochie is gonna get ate alive because he ain't had no NFL experience.
Listen, all I'm
It's all
telling
right.
you
You
is,
just bench him and put Gilbert in there from the AAF.
all I'm telling you is
Man,
this.
you bench him and you go and run the Wildcat and you make that $95 million running back give you a motherfucking touchdown or 3 in a game. That's what you do. You line up and you run the Wildcat and you put the game in Zeke hands. We seen Dak with no Zeke. Now we need to see Zeke with no Dak. And
0
so
and 2
far,
right now. They 0 and 2.
0-2.
hey,
Wait a minute.
so far, Zeke ain't proved himself. Dak proved himself with
Wait a
no
minute.
Zeke.
Dallas is 2-5 right now.
Man.
Dallas ain't gonna win the division. The division is up for grabs between Philly and the Washington no names.
Well, it's between 3 teams.
No, my team.
It's
No.
between 2. It's between the no names and Philly.
I will take the no name, and I will take Philly. But you cannot forget about the Giants now. Every game the Giants been playing this year, they've been in game.
Except week 1.
Man, hey, I'm gonna tell you like this. If Danny Dimes fumble and not fumble, but trip and fall like Ricky.
Hey! I told you he don't get no nickname. You can't be calling him no nickname.
Who?
He does not get. He don't get a nickname. Just call him
Why?
his name.
Oh, you talking about Danny Nichols? Danny Nichols.
He don't get no nickname. He ain't worthy of no
I gotta
nickname.
admit, man,
I'm gonna say like this: if he trip and fall like Ricky did again off of Boys in the Hood, I'm telling you, like if you look at his face on the replay, he was running so hard. You know, you kind of felt sorry for him that he didn't get the
I didn't
touchdown.
feel sorry for him.
He was running hard.
Cousins could have done that. I don't think so.
I don't feel sorry for him at all.
I know for a fact Kirk barely can get 3 yards. So you know, if I see a 7-yard scamper out of Kirk, hey, you might see me jump up out the seat. You know, but it ain't that I'm a supporter. It's just, hey, we moved the ball. Kirk actually ran.
Well, let me say this about the Dallas Cowboys. They if they were to let Mike McCarthy go, it would be because of the morale of the team. It wouldn't be because of what their record shows. It would be because of the morale of the team.
I just think
They really not putting no fight up. They're not really. They out there looking like the Walking Dead.
They don't want to play for him, Dennis.
I just
They need to go. Hey,
I would like for it to be like this forever in football seasons, but I need the Cowboys to have some hope, like they're gonna win something, and then we just come around and just smack the hell out. It just feels so good when you do that to Cowboy fans.
So look, Dennis, I'm gonna say like this: they need to Dallas if they ain't got that type of spark in their team. Dallas need to go back out and get a guy.
You know who they gonna get, Q-Ball?
They need Randy Gregory.
You know who they gonna get, Q-Ball?
Who?
That's a new coach for their team.
Who?
They gonna get Mike Zimmer because y'all gonna let him go.
I don't think so.
I think y'all gonna let him go.
I don't think so.
I think they need 5 years.
You know who I actually think they will get. Like, honest to God, I think they're gonna get Gary Kubiak.
Oh yes, please. That'll be another. That's the Mike McCarthy part 2. That'll be another one. They ain't gonna be.
I think they'll get Gary Kubiak. I don't think
you getting all these offensive coordinators thinking that's the key thing. It's gonna be good.
Yeah, but
I'm gonna say like this. It's been hurting. It's been hurting me over the years because I done lost the offensive coordinator every year since 2018.
Because of the situation. If they would have, I told you what would happen. If your team would have kept
Pat Sherman.
No, what's the bull name? Your quarterback.
Who? Teddy or Case?
Case Keenum.
But I'm saying like this: we done lost our offensive coordinator every year. You think you go back to that season? We lost Pat Sherman. Then we brought in John DeFilippo.
But y'all spent too much money on. The thing is, y'all spent too much. Y'all shouldn't have got John DeFilippo. That was a waste of time. but y'all spent too much money on the quarterback position. If you keep Case Keenum, you don't spend that much money on the quarterback position.
Period. You only spend $25 million.
You only spend 25. Honestly, you probably only
not even 25.
You might only spend
You could have got away with 18, 19.
Yeah, you could have got away with 18. And he did 18 for 3 years. He'd have been happy.
What team in the NFL need a new owner?
The Jets.
Atlanta Falcons.
The Jets.
The Jets.
I gotta say the Jets. That has not been relevant since.
The Jets, is something about the owner.
The Jets ain't did nothing since like 06, 07.
He don't care.
No, but the Jets is something about the owner that they can't seem to get it right with good coaches.
I honestly think Cleveland need a new owner.
No.
I think Cincinnati needs one.
The Jets.
Them too. I think both teams in Ohio
Eagles need a new owner.
I believe
the
the
Eagles.
Bengals need a new owner.
You said the Eagles, Sharon?
The Bengals.
The Bengals.
Eagles?
The Bengals.
The Eagles?
No, I didn't say the Eagles.
Don't keep saying the Eagles. The
I
Vikings.
did not say the Eagles.
I'm trying to get a rise out of Dennis.
I know it. I know what you're doing.
I just think that the Jets had Bill Parcells. They had a chance at Bill Belichick. They messed that up. They had another chance with
That had Rex Ryan.
No.
I was just finna say Rex Ryan. Rex Ryan.
Not just him. What's the boy name? He coaching Arizona State right now.
Herm Edwards.
Herm Edwards. Yeah. They had Herm Edwards.
You know what's crazy? Just touching on coaches that
they had good coaches. But the thing is,
just touching on the coaches that went to multiple levels. Like, I think it was the reason that Arizona has Kyler Murray right now is because Cliff Kingsbury missed out on him in college.
I would have to agree with that. So he made sure he got him in the pros.
Yeah, he missed out on Kyler Murray in college.
I mean, that's the only time I ever seen. What was his name? Steve Wilkerson.
Yeah,
he was the first coach. He only did 1 year there and got fired. And they act like they gave him something to work with, and he got fired. He ain't get nothing to work with. He ain't have half the talent that Mike McCarthy got.
But they did Lovie Smith the same way.
No, Lovie Smith.
Was Chicago?
No, I talk about when he went to Tampa Bay.
Oh, Tampa Bay ain't the spot for coaches anyway.
Tampa Bay ain't the spot for coaches, and honestly speaking, Chicago made a dumbass decision. That's another team that need a new owner and a general manager. Like, and I hope Devon hear this, because it ain't no reason that Lovie Smith ain't still in Chicago today.
Where he at anyway?
He played for Illinois.
Lovie
Illinois
Smith is he what?
Yeah, Illinois
University of Illinois.
He need to come back.
He just went there because before I checked, Lovie Smith was back in Gladewater coaching. He went home because Lovie Smith was
all gray here now.
Lovie Smith from Gladewater, Texas.
Yeah, he all gray hair now though. But
you know what I'm saying?
I'm not gonna lie.
I like Lovie Smith.
I like Lovie Smith a lot. I mean, you
Lovie
this guy took a team to the
damn
Super Bowl.
good coach.
This guy took a team to the Super Bowl where they were only winning 2/3 of the damn game on special teams and defense. They wasn't even winning on offense. They beat you with just special teams and defense.
So you tell me you would put the football in that quarterback hand?
So I got a question. So who do you think was the best three-phase team out of this week? I picked the Rams. I gotta say,
nah.
I picked the Rams.
All three phases of the game.
The Rams.
It might. I might have to say Kansas City.
I might just say Kansas City on that one.
I'm gonna say the Rams.
They had a defense touchdown. They had a special teams touchdown, and they had an offensive touchdown. I'm not saying
I'm gonna say the Rams. How many times did Kansas City pin their opponent inside the 10?
I don't know. It was a snow game, but
And on top of that, Kansas City played Denver. That ain't no match. The Rams actually played a team that could have beat them, but the Rams put them inside the 10 4 times.
But they had 3 times in the red zone that they didn't even score.
And that the defense showed up.
No, they had bad play calling.
All right,
Defense,
question.
you call it bad play caller, and I call it the defense being in the right position at the right time.
I guess so. If you leave a quarterback with one read in the red zone, I just think that's bad play calling. Give him options. Let him work with the tight end. His favorite weapon was always the tight end wherever he went. Why not let him work with Jimmy Graham? Him and Jimmy Graham got a good connection. So why not let him throw the fade route to Jimmy Graham?
Because if you notice when they put Jimmy Graham out wide, they audible because they shadow the safety over the top and they put Jalen Ramsey on him.
I ain't see the safety over the top. I seen Jalen Ramsey on him though, and I say go ahead after Jalen Ramsey.
I don't want to pick on Jalen Ramsey.
I pick on Jalen Ramsey. I'm not. There's not a corner in the NFL today that's gonna be like, oh no, I ain't throwing his side.
Don't throw it at my man Kyle Fuller.
Like I
mean, Cal. You got
in the NFL.
You got Cal Fuller. You got Jalen Ramsey.
I think Kyle Fuller is the best corner this year.
AJ Bouye was that way for a while. You know what I'm saying?
Don't throw it to Marcus Peters.
Either.
Especially them two. I seen both of them get burnt by a guy off the practice squad.
Yeah, but I seen he get burnt in the same game, and he had a pick too.
He had no pick in the Eagles game.
Jeff Okuda's playing
I'm not talking about this year. I talk about last year.
What you did last year?
I can't. Honestly speaking, bro, I hadn't seen enough on Okuda to just really hone in on him and say, okay, this is the guy for that Detroit secondary right now. I mean, with a lot of rookies, you know, it's one of those like it's a bit easier defensively to say, okay, this guy gonna be a dog. You know what I mean? Than it is offensively. So like with a lot of rookies, like I like to see at least a full season of what they did and look at their stats and really analyze it before I say, okay, this person's gonna be a dog. This one's gonna be a bust. He should have never got drafted. He'll be gone and null and void in 3-4 years, you know. But as far as what he did in college, Okuda, hands down, him and Antoine Winfield Jr. were probably the best DBs of this draft class.
That they were the best DBs in college, and Grant Delpit somehow won the Thorpe Award, and I couldn't believe my eyes or my ears when that happened. I couldn't believe it. Grant Delpit was terrible that year.
Yeah,
terrible.
Those two got screwed.
Sharon, absolutely, it should have been a 2-man race between those two.
Sharon, take that Dodgers mess down. Take it down. LA is.
Are you gonna take your Vikings down? Take that doggone. What you call them things? What's them thing with the horn? What is that? Take that BC looking crap down. How about that?
You heard what the lady said. They said Carlton Davis is the top 3 corner in the NFL.
Hey, my mama don't even talk to me like that, and she's
She older than me, but she ain't in this room right now.
Let me read my next.
I'm the mama in this room. How about that?
What defensive player?
Look, yeah, ma'am.
What defensive player you think will be a good head coach?
You mean like okay.
Like Ray Lewis.
I would say Mike Singletary.
Mike Singletary.
He tried already.
He tried.
Michael Singletary, but he didn't have a good run.
Right.
Ronnie Lott.
But you say what defensive
listen,
player would
Q-Ball.
make a good?
I only said it to say, just to remind y'all that he did get a position.
He was a head coach of the Niners, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Right. But I don't think that run, I think I'm agreeing with you. I don't believe that run is a true indication of how good of a of what he can do.
Right.
And what he decided to get humble and go serve on somebody's staff and take notes and learn. That's what he decided to do. He decided to take a step back. I don't know where he is right now, but he's coaching under somebody.
Who?
And taking notes. Singletary. Yeah. And taking notes and preparing and studying and meeting with people.
A defensive player.
Another one I would say, but he already making his mark in history that's going to be legendary. So he ain't going to go from where he at. But another one I would say would be Deion Sanders.
I'm gonna say like this. Real talk, Dennis. Deion, he's not gonna be a head coach. I think he's gonna be a defensive backs coach or a defensive coordinator because I can see
you don't pay attention to Deion because he coaches offense.
He coaches offense, but I'm saying as far as when he comes to the NFL, that he's gonna coach defense or he's gonna be a cornerback coach. He coaches offense because his son is a dual threat athlete.
No, that's not why he coaches.
He just took a coaching job. I forgot where he took the coaching job at, but
University.
He's trying to recruit his son right now.
I don't think he's recruiting his son.
He's trying to get his son recruited over there right now.
His son is already admitted to going to I think it was Florida. Was it Florida Atlantic? One of them teams.
He's trying to get them to recruit his son. I'll send it to you in your inbox. I seen an article on that shit online.
I think they just wrote that. I don't think that's true.
How about Ray Lewis?
Commitments don't mean anything in college anymore, by the way.
It don't. It don't.
At all. Dylan Moses was committed to LSU in 7th grade, and he ended up going to Alabama in his senior year. He's like, I'm going to explore.
How about Ray Lewis?
I think Ray Lewis would make a great college football coach.
I think he'll be a great defensive
NFL,
coordinator.
I'm not sure. I think he'd be a better defensive coordinator in the NFL, but for as head coach, I think he'd be a great college head coach. That's me.
Yeah, I think he'd be too defensive minded to be a head coach. Like you gotta have a little bit of savvy of both of how to orchestrate an offense. And I just think the way that Killer Ray played, it would be too much defense and not enough offense.
How about your boy? Played for y'all for years. He crazy and used to talk all the time. Defensive end. Played for Minnesota.
You talking about number 93?
Talking about John Randall, he's a defensive tackle.
But defensive tackle,
John Randall wouldn't make a good head coach. He probably make a damn good defensive coordinator, defensive line coach.
Yeah.
And I think Minnesota needs to kind of explore that option. But a guy that I think would make a good head coach or just a coach period would be Chad Greenway.
Nah.
Yeah. I think he'll make a good coach. You know, or somebody like Paul Kraz or hell, even Antoine Winfield Sr.
How about Ronnie Lott?
Nah.
Ronnie Lott would too.
Nah,
those are
Marcus Spears.
You talking about Swagoo?
Swagoo. I swear that man can do anything for me. He can do anything.
Oh, here we go. Somebody get the mop. Get the mop.
Here
Get
we
the
go with
mop.
that. Dennis,
He
kick her
can
out.
he can shine
Kick her out,
shoes. He can
Dennis.
shine
Get the mop.
shoes.
Get the mop.
He can sell hot dogs on the hot dog truck. I don't give a darn what he does. I just want to look at. I just want to watch him do it.
Dennis, kick her out.
Cue ball. Get the mop, cue ball.
Kick her
Now,
out.
let me go to my next question.
Swagoo.
Oh, I had one
Ron,
coach.
you
But
can't
I think
ask no more
I don't know if
questions.
he'd be a
You just got
good head
Sharon
coach.
thinking- You got
But-
Sharon
Nobody said,
thinking-
what about Swagoo, y'all? What about Swagoo? I think he would make a good one.
Yeah.
I think
No?
I think the combination of Swagoo and Ryan Clark wouldn't be bad.
Yeah. That'd be nice.
I think that wouldn't be bad. I'm be honest with you. I would give that a try. If we give us so many things to try, I would give that a try.
Who you got, Jed?
So I think he'd be a decent offensive coordinator, at least at the college level. He's the running backs coach right now at Ole Miss. Kevin Smith, he was the running back for the Lions around Megatron's time.
No, I don't think he used to be the running back for Virginia Tech.
Hey,
No.
I'm gonna say like this. I honestly think and feel that it's time for Nick Saban to come back to the league and really make his mark.
Negative.
No. I don't think so.
I just want cue ball. Be honest
I'm
with you.
gonna say this.
Let me tell you.
I make more money in college than I would in NFL.
He got it made in college.
He got it made. Got it
He
made.
got everything in college that he ever wanted.
Yeah, he's not. He's gonna coach at Alabama until he's done.
He doesn't have anything to prove.
Right.
He has nothing to prove to the NFL. Nothing.
And he making the same amount of money they is.
He's making more.
He's gonna be known as one of the greatest coaches of all time, period, whether he never steps foot in the NFL or not. So
well, he did step foot. He went to the Dolphins.
Yeah,
no,
and he couldn't even throw a challenge flag.
I'm saying if he doesn't come back or not, is what I'm saying. We all know he's already done it once. But I'm just saying, yeah, he doesn't have anything to prove, no need, nothing.
I would
leave that man in the college where he belongs.
Since we just pointing out players and it's not just defensive players, I think Deuce Staley deserves a head coaching job.
Oh shit!
Oh
shit!
I can see that.
Say Deuce.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, I thought
he over there as your running backs coach, ain't he?
And he's the offensive. No, he's the assistant
advisor.
He's the assistant head coach when went out with COVID. He was coaching the team.
Oh shit, Deuce.
I think
one that I don't think will ever happen.
My brother is Eagles fan, but I always like Deuce.
Dennis, I always wanted to know why y'all had not gave that man a chance yet.
Head coaching?
Yeah.
We have Doug Peterson right now, and he has a Super Bowl from recent, so he has a few more years left.
I mean, I know that, but before Doug got there.
He's been coaching for almost, I think, 11 years now.
Right. Why don't y'all give that man a chance?
But here's the thing. He never left the Eagles organization.
I think that y'all would give him a chance. I don't ever think that we would give him a chance. I think y'all would give him a chance. I think he goes to Atlanta and fixes Atlanta. I would like to see him in Atlanta.
You know who I hope they give a coaching job to?
Who that?
And y'all might be like, hell nah. But I think Michael Vick will make a damn good offensive coordinator.
I said that.
It would be a fantastic coach, but I know he won't. I don't think he will.
I think he might be a good quarterbacks coach, but not an offensive coordinator. No.
I said Tony Romo.
Yeah, now Tony Romo would be a great offensive coordinator.
Everybody don't know.
Dallas next coach.
His football
Dallas
IQ
next coach
is outstanding.
For the past 2 years, he called every game. He called every play on the field before they even done the play.
You know who I think would be a fantastic coach, but I don't think he would ever coach?
Who?
Peyton Manning.
I agree with you.
I think he would be a good owner.
This dude called his own plays as a player since like his second year.
I agree. I think I agree on both counts. I agree he would be great, and I agree I don't think he'll ever do it.
I think he would be a great owner.
Shit, I think Eli would be a better coach than he was the quarterback in the latter parts of his career.
Whoa.
You know
Well, yeah.
what? You know what? I'm not even gonna comment on that. Let's next subject. I'm not even
I'm not
Okay.
even mad that Eli won Super Bowls as like an Eagles fan.
All
I'm
right,
just
let's
mad
see
that
it,
it's going to
Ron.
get him in the Hall of Fame.
Will you take a chance of someone
Well, shit,
getting out
he
of
about the
jail?
only person to beat Brady, so he
Literally,
deserves to
he's
be in the
going to
Hall
get.
of
He's
Fame.
going to the Hall of Fame because of 2 football games. If you really think about it,
Who you talking about?
Eli Manning.
He had a.
He's going to the Hall of Fame because of 2
Next
football
question.
games.
Next question.
2.
I'm feeling my blood pressure go up. Go on, Ryan. Go to the next question.
Will
But
you
Don't talk about Eli, man. Go
If he
on.
didn't have two Super Bowl rings, no chance he gets in the Hall of Fame.
Go
chance.
will
ahead,
you
Ryan.
take a chance of someone getting out of jail?
yes, if they get out of jail within a 5 years.
No, I mean
Didn't
say
I tell
they
you to
got
put the numbers on it?
say they gave him 4 years
Yes.
and he finna get out.
I
And
say
you
yes.
need a corner, you need a linebacker or whatever you need.
I'll give him a chance.
It depends on what he went to
Who
jail
you?
for.
Hey, Ron. Who you talking about? You talking about Willie Andrews?
I talked about
DeAndre Baker.
DeAndre Baker.
But he don't get out for another 10 years. So
Right. But I just
It
said
depends on. Doesn't it depend on what they did? Wouldn't that matter to y'all?
What they did and
Who
how
don't
good
get
of a
out
player
for
they were
another
before,
10
too.
years?
DeAndre Baker.
But hold up. Wouldn't it matter what they did to y'all? It would matter to me.
Absolutely.
What
I
they
mean,
did.
yeah, but if you can't find nobody better,
Honestly speaking, if I'm an owner like Jerry Jones, I don't give a fuck what they did as long as they can come play and produce. And goddamn it, you got a job.
Doesn't he
No, I
already do
can't.
that?
The NFL,
I can't do
the
that.
NFL, ultimately, real talk, Sharon. The NFL is the only job, national sports, period, professional sports, period, are damn near the only jobs to where they don't really do background checks. They do background checks, like if it's some shit on some rape allegations, drug charges, and shit like that, beating up a woman, they ain't gonna deal with you. But on some little
Or their
petty
Twitter.
shit. Yeah, on some little petty shit, they gonna give you a job.
I understand all that. But the question he asked us, and I'm telling you from Sharon's standpoint as an owner of a team, it would depend on what they got locked up for me.
All right, well, let me give you an example, okay? Let me give you an example. Ed Oliver, who is now in his 2nd year, got caught with a gun this summer. But he got caught with his gun in Texas. If he got caught with his gun in New York, he would have did 5.
Quinnen Williams. Wasn't it Quinnen Williams?
No, it was Ed Oliver.
I think that was Quinnen Williams.
Hold up, player. If he got caught with his gun in New York, he would have did 5 years. Right? After the 5 years, do you give him a chance?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, weapons charge doesn't. That's not something that would preclude him from being a viable teammate in the locker room. It doesn't speak to his personality or emotional state or any of that. So yeah, I would deal with it.
Okay. So
well, that's the thing too. That's why it's important who it was, because Quinnen Williams is like a super nice and like you know he's not a bad guy.
Williams.
That's what I'm saying. That's what's important, because what she just said about like the character of the person. Like he's a good person, but it was some stupid thing.
But that's why I'm saying it depends on what they did.
Yeah,
depends on what they did. You know, everybody want to talk about
if you rape somebody,
Jameis and the damn crab legs.
So
That shit didn't mean nothing to me.
What if it was the Ray Lewis situation?
Well, see, Ray. Okay, Ray didn't do nothing. So
he didn't, but it didn't look like that from the beginning. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, but see, I would wait to see how it play out.
Okay,
that's another thing with me too. I don't jump to conclusions just because somebody is accused. I can't jump to conclusions from that.
Hold on. Let Q-Ball go. I got a perfect example. Okay, let's take, for instance, the Ray Rice situation.
What about it?
He ain't go to jail.
He in Georgia.
He could. He didn't go to jail because she didn't press. She didn't go all the way through and press charges.
Right.
They actually ended up getting married before the trial was even set to go to court.
True.
Right.
True.
And that's why the DAs threw it out.
True.
So in that situation, what do you do, Shane?
You
Me?
can't look back in the NFL.
Let me tell you, Ray would have been playing on my team.
You can't.
Ray Rice would have been on my team.
So
You can't.
Okay.
And I know, hold up, Brian. And I know amongst women, my opinion is not popular, and I really don't care. Because there's so many other layers to that situation. And part of the reason why I feel the way I do is because of the way his wife handled the situation. And she was the victim. And since she was the victim, that plays a part in it to me.
So
And I mean, if she went forth with everything, it was like, I'm leaving him and he's an abuser. He's been abusing me for a long time and blah, blah, blah. And he just got caught. That's a whole different story. But that's not what happened.
She went out and married him.
With the way it played out, he would have been on my roster. A lot of people during that time tried to say, oh, the reason why he's on a roster is because really he was declining. He wasn't declining that bad.
He wasn't
He was
declining.
not declining.
How he declined? He just came off a 1,000-yard season.
Wait. This wasn't me. You ain't got to run it down to me.
No.
I know.
I'm just saying.
But people were saying that, but they were using it as an excuse because they so didn't want this man to play because of what happened. They would say stuff like, nah, that ain't the reason why. They're not being unfair to him. He wasn't playing that good. If he was playing better, they would have had him in there. No. And if it was me, he would have been on my roster. That's me.
And if I'm Atlanta when all that Michael Vick scandal went down, I would have made everybody.
Michael Vick still on my team.
I would have. Hey, for
Michael
real,
Vick is still on my team.
you know what happened?
I would have made everybody go deeper. I feel like within the NFL there should have been another owner that seen the potential of Michael Vick and wanted to see deeper into it because you convicted me on some shit that I wasn't even there for.
No, he was there.
He wasn't there.
I'm finna say this.
He was there.
The owner,
He actually killed one of the dogs.
Dennis, he wasn't there, and I talked to you on the side note about that whole scandal, bro. I swear to God.
I will say this. Michael Vick and the owner of the Falcons were talking, and Arthur Blank asked Michael Vick, "Do you got anything to do with this?"
So what would you say?
It would have came out anyway. I would have said yeah.
So what would you have said?
I would have said yeah.
And then what you would have said after that?
I would have told the truth. I would have said, yeah, I started this. I put money up for this and everything. It's my fault. And I need to go do my time.
Hell no.
That's what I would have
At the
said.
pinnacle,
you don't got that, wait a minute.
Hell no.
I'm finna tell you. I'm finna tell you this. I'm finna tell you this.
Hell no.
I'm finna tell you this. Right.
I'm finna tell you some shit you don't know. Vic wasn't the only goddamn player on that Atlanta Falcons team.
I know this.
Fighting dogs.
I know this.
This was my thing.
He was just the highest paid player on that team.
But what you don't understand, wait a minute.
Doesn't make
what
it right.
You don't understand, it was other players around the NFL that were going to see Michael Vick do this.
Can I say this? If this was my family and I had a little brother that was the fuck up named Marcus, you're taking the rap, okay? This is all your shit. Just like I said,
because
okay,
that's too.
I got you for your time in jail,
Dennis, I'm glad you said that. Because that's who gave his family members the access to the estate where they were fighting the dogs.
Mm-hmm.
That's why he would have took the whole rap.
And Dennis, check your inbox and read what I just sent you.
All right. Sharon, can you read the comments?
Huh?
Did you see the comments, or you don't have them up, do you?
I have them up
Oh
on.
shit! Put them good glasses on.
Oh,
Y'all
hush your
finna
mouth.
get it.
These are cheap dollar glasses. I have it up in.
I'm about to go read what Q Ball sent me.
I mean, it's not that many. Okay, let me go back here. All right, so Ernest verified that. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Let me go back. Buck Flair said Atlanta does need a running back coach for Gurley, I guess.
Work done.
Chuck Kobe says
It'd be a good one.
D coach Howie Long. Bucko Bruce said Baker got 10 years. Bucko Bruce also said, damn, that's crazy. Buck Flair said, Sharon, if I went to jail for 4 years, would you give me a chance? LOL.
Yo, Buck Flair crazy.
Buck Flair crazy. Ernest also confirmed that it was Ed Oliver. Buck Flair says the Rays are up 1-0 into the fourth. Boo. Chuck Kobe said the NFL is whorish. So yeah, it would be fine. Chuck Kobe also said if OJ could still play, would the NFL be good with it? I mean, okay, but okay, let me just keep reading. I'm gonna leave that OJ alone too. Hold on. Let me finish these comments. Let me finish these comments. Braxton Hill said Everson Griffin come and eat on Kirk Cousins. I guess he directed that to you, Q-Ball. Yeah. Braxton Hill said thoughts on my Detroit Lions trade Everson Griffin. So I guess he wants our thoughts on that.
I mean, if you think he's going, this is. Hold on.
Let him finish the comments, Q-Ball. We're gonna get to that. Let him finish the comments.
I was gonna jump on him.
Buck Flair said, y'all too deep now. We going too deep, y'all. Letitia Wilder, shout out to Letitia. Letitia Wilder Hardison said he was there. It was his property, talking about Vic. That's a dumb move on his part. Chuck Kobe said Michael Vick would have been welcome on my Niners. And Braxton Hill said my Detroit Lions trying to go after Stephon Gilmore. Letitia also said he was at the height of his career making dumb decisions. Amen, sister. Claire said murderers, dog killers, woman beaters, gun carriers, and failed to mention OJ. Let's go.
Hey, look.
What you drinking on, Buck Flair?
Look, check it out.
Wait a minute. I'm almost done. I got a few more. Bucko Bruce said if you could get one player from your team to come back and play, who would it be? Mine is either Simeon Rice or Mike Alstott. Letitia said, Buck Flair, let's go. And she also said, we live in America where you will fry for animals quicker than people. Amen, sister.
And cocaine. Don't forget cocaine. Cocaine, they keep a lot of time for cocaine.
Letitia said Vic killed himself on that one. Mm-hmm. And Braxton Hill said Lions trying to go after Stephon Gilmore. That's what I heard. That's all the comments.
All right, go ahead, Q-Ball. Speak on that. Your boy getting killed by his old teammate. Go ahead.
Who?
Oh, damn it! You can't remember what the hell you about.
What was his name? I can't remember, buddy. I can't remember Buddy name that commented. That's because he's irrelevant. Braxton Hill.
Yeah.
Braxton Hill said
I deal with that cat in another group. He gonna text the same thing 5 times. But here's what I'm gonna tell you. I'm just gonna be honest. Am I worried about a guy like Everson Griffin going to Detroit? No, because of the simple fact that while he was in Dallas with the playing time that he got, he really didn't produce anything. So
he produced with Minnesota is going into his safety house. Is this my house?
How you know that wasn't the defense?
So at the end of the day, I was one of those when I seen that Dallas put him on a trading block. I was like, why not? We just got rid of Yannick. We're not going to see Daniil Hunter back this season because he had surgery. Why not bring him back on a 1-year deal? But as usual, like I told y'all before, I got an idiot for a damn not defensive coordinator. I got an idiot for a general manager.
For a GM. Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So right now, I'm not too happy with this season. Am I still scolded to death? Yes, I am. You know, but I'm not in agreement with the things that have happened over the last 3 years.
I got
All right, Sharon. Who would y'all bring back if y'all was to bring a player back on y'all team?
On the Steelers?
Yeah, on the Steelers? No, your
On
other
the
team.
Steelers?
Like your other team, the Cowboys.
No.
Oh, your
On
other
the
team.
Like
Steelers.
Zach.
On the Steelers. I would bring back Troy Polamalu in a heartbeat.
Over Minka Fitzpatrick?
Yeah.
What?
Yes, I would.
I honestly putting Troy and Mika back there together would be devastating.
Yeah.
There you go.
They would. Oh, Tomlin would make it work out. I would bring back Troy. I would bring back Hines Ward. The bus.
Hines Ward would be
The
fine.
bus.
No,
Hines
you
Ward
didn't
would be
say.
fine
What
in
about
today's
what about Willie Parker? Would you bring back Willie?
I would bring back Willie Parker and
Bring back
the
bring
bus.
back Willie?
Willie and the bus. Bam. Yeah, bam. Yeah. The bus. Yeah.
If I was to bring
Do I need to go get my jersey? I can go get my jersey if y'all
Ward anyway.
want to get the whole bus experience. If y'all want to feel it.
Nah, we don't
Ryan,
want
who
to see.
you bringing
We
back,
don't
Ryan?
want to see 3-6.
Well, since he got a job already, it was Deion Sanders.
Oh, okay. Deion Sanders. That still ain't gonna help y'all out.
Let me tell you. Do you know that Deion Sanders is my absolute favorite football player of all time? Just football player. He's just my favorite.
Okay.
Savage. Ron, I thought you would have said Michael Vick, but not the Atlanta Vick, the Philly Vick.
Everybody
Just
wants
wait.
No, Michael
Just wait.
Vick.
Just wait till you get the dentist. You'll see.
Michael Vick.
Philly Vick was
I'm
nasty.
bringing back Michael Vick.
He was nasty.
I know it. I bet you I could. Yeah.
He
The
lost.
You
Philly Vick was
think you
nasty.
can pick the player I'm gonna bring back?
I think
I
I
pick
could
where
pick
you
him.
gonna bring back?
I bet on none of y'all. I give all y'all 3 chances. I bet on none of y'all.
I'll pick mine since it's the same team right now.
Wolverine.
Never mind. Go ahead, Jared.
That's who I'm taking. Brian Dawkins, no question.
Brian Dawkins.
Nah, that ain't who I want. Go ahead.
Brian Dawkins was a good player.
Lito Shepard.
Nope, I don't want him either.
Who?
Nelson
Aguilar.
Westbrook.
He was the corner opposite Sheldon Brown.
Okay, hold on.
He was the corner opposite Sheldon Brown. He was actually good.
It's offense.
Bryant Westbrook.
Nope.
Nelson
Aguilar. Oh,
Nope.
wait a minute. You talking about for Dennis? Y'all trying to guess who Dennis player is?
Yeah.
Darrell Owens.
Nope.
Deuce Staley.
Give me a second.
Hold on. If it ain't
DeMarco Murray.
Eric Allen. Oh, you said offense?
Nope.
He said offense.
Okay, so offense.
Donovan McNabb.
Hell no.
See, Brent Selleck.
Nope.
John Jackson.
He said Brent Selleck.
Deshaun Jackson is there.
No,
I just said that to just give Dez a hard time, bro.
Oh, is he a quarterback?
No. How much more y'all want? Damn.
Hold on, let me guess.
Is
Did
he a wide
anybody say Shady
receiver?
McCoy? Did anybody? No, we have Miles Sanders. You wouldn't want him. Never mind.
No, I'll make it easier for y'all. Y'all get one guess. It's a running back.
Brian Westbrook.
I said that.
Okay.
Ron said that.
So don't
Ron
say that.
said that. Ron said that.
Ooh. It's
Okay,
not.
if it ain't
It's
Brian-
not
if it ain't
Wilbert,
Brian-
is it?
If it ain't
I mean, I
Brian
got so
Westbrook-
many. We know the
Hold on,
Steelers
if
are
it
so
ain't
great.
Brian
Our
Westbrook,
players are so great and
LaShawn
so
McCoy.
legendary.
No.
They're so
LaShawn
great and
McCoy.
legendary that
No.
I got all kind of players that I could bring back.
Was it Wilbert?
No.
Damn it.
Is it Blunt?
You said he a running back.
Yes.
The only
It's LeGarrette Blunt.
I said
Oh
it.
my God!
why?
Get the
That's the one. That's the
Over-
one Eagle you would bring back.
One Eagle I
Bro.
want to bring back. LeGarrette Blunt.
Is he gonna play safety?
No, I don't need him to play safety. I need a first down on 3rd and 1. I need a first down on 4th and inches.
So you rather get a running back when we already have one
I
who's
picked
better
Westbrook
than
over
LeGarrette
him.
Now Westbrook.
Okay.
ain't-
What in the
first down on
hell? LaShawn McCoy's the
Westbrook
best
was
running
too
back we've
small.
had.
Damn.
LaShawn McCoy ain't getting
You said who would I
first down
bring?
on 3rd and inches.
LaShawn McCoy was disgusting for us,
They're disgusting in space.
and he
Not
leads the
disgusting
franchise
in
in
short
yards.
I need a short yardage back. I know what I'm
He's
talking
an
about.
all-purpose
Because the last
back,
time
though.
we had a short yardage back,
Well, no, you just took LeGarrette Blount over Brian Dawkins. I don't know if you do.
I didn't
Eric
want
Allen.
the safety. That's why.
We couldn't. Eric Allen.
I didn't
Okay,
want
okay,
a safety.
okay.
Again,
We need a corner.
we don't need a corner. We
What
need
in
to
the
hold,
hell?
All right.
we need to hold the ball more, man.
Let me
All
go
right, y'all
to
can have y'all quarrel offline.
Jeremiah Trotter at this point. We need a linebacker.
Okay. It's time. It's
We
time
do
for
need a
mine.
linebacker.
It's time
Chuck
for mine.
Bednarik,
The
there you go.
person.
Don't
The
nobody
person-
know don't nobody know no Vikings players, Q-Ball. Don't nobody
I know Vikings players. If there was a Viking player I was to bring back, it'd be
John Randall.
no.
The only Vikings
Randy Moss.
player that I would bring back is Chris Carter. That's it.
No,
No,
Randy
the only
Moss.
Vikings player I would bring back
Not
is
Randy Moss. I bring back Chris over Randy
what's
7 days a week
What's the one
twice on Sunday.
What's the one that
But
died?
who you gonna say, Dennis?
What's the one that died? Number 77. I can't think of his name right now.
Corey Stringer.
Corey Stringer. That's what I bring
Yeah.
back.
That's a good one. That's
What's his
y'all
name?
need
What's his name?
Corey Stringer. Y'all need some O-line help.
Oh, I didn't
Hey,
realize.
the only
Yeah.
thing I would
He
bring
died?
back for this.
Yeah, he got the legendary dehydration.
Hey, real talk. I'm
Steve Hutchinson.
I'm right there with you, Dennis. And if I could bring back any Vikings player, I would bring back Phil Lodehope.
Okay.
Phil. Ooh.
Hey, the Saints player
Hutch?
I would bring back is Jabbar Greer.
What in the hell?
Hey, I need a
Yeah,
quarterback.
he did go
My
crazy.
next question.
Saint wise, you need to bring back Mark Ingram
I need
There's
to bring back
definitely some
Marcus
people.
Colston
Who
back with
you
him.
think your
or
team should
Jonathan
trade
Velma.
for?
Ricky Jackson would like.
And,
No. If I make a trade,
and you cannot name
Bring back Drew Brees'
Julio
arm.
Jones and Deion Jones.
no, I would trade Tampa Bay. I want one of them linebackers.
Tampa do got some good linebackers.
I want
Yeah.
one of them linebackers.
They got the defensive MVP right now.
I honestly would trade with Dallas and get one of their guards.
Shit, there's only one left. He's also one of the.
Ali Marpet.
Shan?
Nobody.
Shan says she undefeated. She don't need nothing.
I'm sad. I don't need to trade for nobody.
We're doing.
She want to switch from orange Gatorade to red Gatorade. Tell them, Sharon. You don't know?
Right.
Right.
We good.
Okay.
Well, who you trading for, Ryan?
The whole damn team.
He trying to trade a coach in the middle of the season. First time ever in the middle of the season.
I would y'all get a pass rusher. I would, if he wasn't hurt right now, I would y'all get Von Miller.
I got a pass rusher for you. You need a pass rusher.
Von Miller don't fit into the Atlanta Falcons defensive scheme.
I got a pass rusher for you if you need a pass rusher. Right now, he about third in sacks. He first in tackles for loss. Defensive end.
Fletcher Cox.
Deion Jones.
You giving up Fletcher Cox, Dennis?
Hell no, I ain't giving up Fletcher Cox.
But he said you can't name him.
You can't name Deion Jones.
He said you can't name Deion Jones.
First of all, he ain't got no choice. His
I
team
do got a choice.
He ain't got no choice. It's either you trade with me and you get better, or you stay worse. Either way, I'm gonna get Deion Jones a free agency, or he's gonna leave you.
Look,
got no choice.
Look, I'm gonna tell you like this. I don't want no Atlanta Falcons players go to Philly.
They coming.
No.
Julio going to Philly.
Hell no.
Coming. Sharon, you got your chocolate moment?
I don't have one this week.
All right,
I'm good.
You got us hyped up for nothing. Do I gotta do a cat? Yes, Sharon. Why you say all that? Get me on hype for nothing.
See?
I mean, I could do one.
I'm just saying. Now I got to go mock
okay,
the food.
look.
You got me excited.
I can do one. I was just trying to stay, on that positive, kill.
Okay, well, how about you switch it this time? Why don't you do one on a positive play? Why don't you flip it?
I'll well.
For me,
I don't want to say it.
Oh.
No, never mind.
Well,
I don't have one. I'm
Well,
gonna
to
have a
Ron's
chocolate girl moment.
question, I would try trading for safety.
Oh yeah.
You see
Ron,
Marcus Williams, he's been getting burnt all the time. You see what's happening with
Ron will
Marcus
give you
Williams.
one. Ron will give you the boy number 22.
Malcolm Jenkins got smoked too.
Keanu Neal.
Yeah, Malcolm Jenkins got
Yeah.
smoked, and Marcus Williams they
It
both
seems you only
got
got
smoked.
one good safety, and it's Chauncey
You
Gardner.
want Dennis? You want Keanu Neal in Philly?
No.
Nah.
I like our safety play. I just don't like our third safety that plays linebacker. That's what I
Hey,
don't.
Q ball. Are you giving up on Harris Smith, or you want to keep him?
Do I give up on him? Hell no. I don't give up on Harry, man.
You move him to linebacker,
Smith.
if anything.
I'm talking Harrison Smith.
I think that would be a smart move. Would be to move Harrison Smith down to outside linebacker.
Yeah, absolutely.
And let him cover the tight end more,
Yep.
and so he can be more involved in the run game. But the only issue we have with that this season is we don't have any safety help. I mean, every safety that we had on the depth chart, we released them to form the 53-man
Go
roster.
pick up Earl Thomas.
And
Damn.
I would take Harrison.
You're gonna have some missed tackles, but he can still cover.
It depends. Only if Derrick Henry coming. But
I mean, here's the thing. Like, you know, with that scenario, the only thing that's a crutch with that move is Anthony Barr's out. You know, so that's a guy, like, regardless of what people may say, like, that's a guy that really makes a difference in coverage in certain situations, and he makes a difference in rushing the passer when we send our linebacker blitzes. So without that, you know, like, we're hurting tremendously on the defensive side of the ball. We can't stop it. We can't stop a runny nose with 6 squares of tissue.
6 squares. Who the hell say that? They said I had 6 squares of tissue had to wipe my butt with. Who the hell?
Where you get ass out of?
I said butt. I said butt. Just saying, man, your defense is trash, and your coach is a well-known defensive coordinator. But that's only because y'all had to give up your whole defense.
Because we signed a bum quarterback to $100 million contract.
Let me see what this World Series score is.
The Dodgers not winning.
Ryan, you got another one, Ryan?
This one that came to the dome.
Oh yeah, straight off the dome.
Off the dome.
Straight off the
So,
dome.
Have one?
Who won those games? Bill Belichick or Tom Brady?
Oh shit! I'll be back.
I'm gonna be honest with you. As much as I hate to say this, though, for me, I would say Tom Brady.
I'm out.
Brady.
I don't think there is somebody who won those games. They won them together. It is what it is.
I mean, they won together though, man.
Thank you.
It was a perfect marriage.
And Tom Brady's playing well this year, so
Brady's playing well.
And Belichick's not.
I got a question, real talk. If the Super Bowl was today, who are you picking? AFC, NFC teams?
Steelers and Seahawks.
Steelers and the Seahawks.
Okay.
Seahawks and the Chiefs.
Okay.
That's who I would pick.
Okay.
Seattle and the Chiefs.
I can see Arizona doing it too, but
okay.
Honestly, if I had to pick one, I'm gonna say the Steelers and the Seahawks.
There's always the Packers with Aaron Rodgers. You never know what's gonna happen there.
I was just gonna say Packers Steelers rematch.
And their defense is playing better than the Seahawks defense. So
right now, Packers Steelers Super Bowl seems a little bit more promising than a Seattle Pittsburgh Super Bowl, off of the fact that Seattle's defense is straight up garbage right now.
Yeah, they are.
And always remember, defense wins championships.
Yep.
Yeah, either Seattle or Green Bay and the Chiefs for me. One of those two.
Yeah, he is right though. Seattle's defense is not very
Awful
Yeah.
pathetic.
All right, Saints.
So, I mean, if the Saints had like they kind of, I was kind of thinking they were gonna do something this year, and
I don't think they are.
Drew
to
Brees' noodle arm is in full effect.
Well, I mean, Drew
to
Brees' arm is getting weaker. I mean, our defense is terrible.
It's always been not that strong at
Two
all.
ball.
It's been decently weak.
What's
Two
up?
ball. How
And now
long you been knowing me?
What, Ryan? We've been knowing each other for about 2-3 years.
All right. And every time, man, you had that discussion, what I say about the Saints. What I say?
You made everybody run. It's okay.
No, it's not what he's saying. Is the secondary suspect.
They secondary.
Falcons.
They secondary sucked.
Suspect.
Well, I mean,
They got
you
like
gotta
two good
understand
players.
the terrible.
Lost the Vikings last
He
year.
has been saying
12.
When you don't got no corners to cover anybody, then you're not going to go that far.
Well, I mean, honestly,
the only true corner that the Saints really have to me is Marshawn Lattimore, and he's one of them that shows up every other game.
Every now and then, right?
Yeah.
So without him, you don't got nobody else to fill that spot right there.
Come on, Dodgers.
And honestly, I mean, our secondary might be in trouble. No, Sean Payton's his play calling terrible. I mean, he still hasn't got the job done in the playoffs. That's one problem too.
Yeah.
I mean, I said every year for the past 3 years, y'all secondary just, oh my.
What is that? What is that now? Twice in the last 4 years that the Saints have lost to Minnesota.
3.
I said Minnesota. Lost to Minnesota. My bad, y'all. I had one too many years before I came on this podcast.
3 times they lost to Minnesota.
And like I told you, Ron, Sean Payton's play calling is being like an egotistical. That's why we're not getting the job done either.
Right. So I mean,
you know what I think Sean Payton's deal is? Sean Payton is, and he's shown it by letting Teddy walk. Because there's no reason that Teddy should have walked. Teddy actually should have been the adversary for Drew Brees in New Orleans.
Right.
But Sean Payton has a different offensive scheme that he is going to implement once Drew Brees up and says that he's ready to retire, or the ownership just says, okay, Brees, we had our run. It was fun with you. Love you as an organization, but we're moving on to Taysom Hill.
You know, the sad part is they will not even give Hill a chance.
Here's why, Ron. They're gonna give Hill a chance. That's why he's really the only quarterback on the roster behind Drew Brees.
Well, yes or no?
How long has Taysom Hill been?
Right, he's been there for a long time.
He's been there since 2017.
Right. But I don't think that we give him a chance because they want a real quarterback. They don't want no quarterback that just do everything.
Okay, let me ask you a question.
Why wouldn't I want a quarterback that does everything? That's the norm that's almost beginning to be the norm of the league.
Yeah,
a quarterback that can do everything. You look at majority of these quarterbacks in the league that are starting on these teams. They are
honestly. I don't think Taysom Hill is the future quarterback.
I'm
not saying he's the future quarterback, but he's going to be a 2 to 3 year crutch player at the quarterback position for the Saints.
I really think that we let him go and get somebody else.
I think that Drew Brees. I think that Sean Payton is actually going to give Taysom Hill a chance, and I think you're going to see a highly explosive New Orleans offense.
But
think
Sort of
he is.
like it's
Dennis,
gonna.
I
It's
really think
sort of.
I don't think it's gonna happen this season, but I think in the next 2 seasons that New Orleans is gonna really give Taysom Hill a chance because you don't keep a guy that you have no aspirations in giving him a chance. You do not keep him around in the organization and make him some type of focal point to get him involved in your offensive play game planning.
I mean,
Like
it,
they've had in the last 2 seasons, they've had Taysom Hill involved in too many situations in the offensive game plan in personnel groupings
Hey,
throughout.
you know what's crazy? When they played y'all in the playoffs, he the
Yeah,
one brought him back.
he did.
He the one
Yeah.
brought him back.
He did.
He spoke
Like real
openly to
talk.
the
And also like what I told Dennis and Ron, and Dennis, you already agree with me. Like ever since Sean Payne came back from the suspension with Bountygate, he hasn't recovered. To be honest with you,
I
It's off of the fact because he can't. Sean Payton can't hone that defense in to be relentless like he wants it to be because he fears getting players fined, suspended for the season, him getting suspended for the season. So it's more of a lackadaisy call on him
So
to not even.
there's a black cloud over him, and there's a black cloud over Greg Williams.
and
Yep,
that was going to
yep.
be my comment because Greg Williams, what he did to that defense that year, that had not been made sense.
He tried to do that with the Browns too when he became the interim head coach there.
Right.
It ain't work
and
out.
you
Like
saw what he did
he
to
might get another
Bridgewater
chance. He
with the
might get
Ravens
another chance
today.
at being the Jets interim head coach.
The Saints had not been back to the Super Bowl since then.
Yeah.
And Sean Payton, is he that coach that really took them? Or was it Greg?
I think it was a together marriage thing.
I have to agree with Dennis on that one.
I think it was a together marriage. At first, I was saying it was Greg Williams, but then I had to sit back and actually, do some investigation. It was a together marriage thing.
That year, I cannot stand them.
You ain't the only one. They messed up.
I like, oh my God.
Honestly
Really?
speaking, I can't stand them either because that year having Brett Favre, the team that we had, Minnesota was supposed to win the Super Bowl.
Ooh, y'all were nasty that
I
year.
don't even know why he threw the ball. I'm still trying to figure that out.
Because honestly speaking, Dennis, like real talk, because at that point in time, at that stage and point in the game, I did not believe in my running back putting the ball on the ground 2 times like he did. I didn't believe in him no more. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
and that's being real. Like fumble once, shame on me. Fumble twice, shame on me. But I'd be damned if it's another 3rd time, shame on me of you fumbling again. So I ain't even gonna put the game in your hands. You understand what I'm saying? So
we got Goldie Hawkins in the building. Who's a Ravens fan? Shout out to Goldie. They got the Steelers this weekend. It's gonna be a big game.
Man, that's the game. That's the game of the week. Who y'all picking?
You know something?
Sharon, I don't even want to hear from you. I know who you picking.
It's all over her shirt.
Yeah.
Look at my shirt.
I gotta say Steelers.
Steelers gonna win 45-0.
I don't trust Lamar Jackson.
45.
Yeah, I don't know about that. I don't know about
that score.
I'm gonna say this, Q-Ball. This is how we gonna knock this thing out. Bills Mafia, go first. Go ahead, Bills Mafia.
I was gonna say the prediction. I don't think it's gonna be that big of a score, but I'm picking Pittsburgh.
You know I'm just kidding. You know I don't really believe it's gonna be 45-0.
I know.
Okay.
I'm taking the Steelers.
Hey, Irv laughing at you though. I just
put it in there so he can laugh.
Hey, Q-Ball, I'm gonna say this right here, Q-Ball. I'm gonna watch me a good game on Sunday. That's all I'm gonna say. All right.
That part. I'm with you right there, Dennis.
I'm no longer picking against the Steelers. I'm just gonna watch me a good game on Sunday.
I told you.
All
That
right,
part.
Irving, Goldie,
I know
Hawkins.
one thing
Nothing
though. My
personal, but
Eagles took
I'm
both
thinking
of
the
them teams to the
Steelers.
wire. I don't know. I don't care what nobody say. My Eagles took both of them teams to the wire.
Your Eagles what?
Took both of them teams to the wire. Both of them. BUF. Both of them.
Hey, Keyball, to answer your question, I'm taking the Steelers.
Okay. Ron.
I
Steelers.
said you got the Steelers. Who you got, Bills Mafia?
He said the Steelers.
Gargamel, who you got?
The Ravens. Oh, they don't come and
Don't
go.
move.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna be real. I'm gonna be
you knew
real.
Ricky
I'm
had
gonna
to
be
be
real.
different.
Dennis, I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna go out on a limb, and I'm just gonna I got to go out on a limb. I got to be different. I'm always got to be different, and I got to go with the purple team in this one.
Oh, that ain't that much different, but I understand.
Go right
Hey,
Hey, I gotta
ahead,
go with
sweetie.
black and gold.
Go right ahead, honey.
I'm
I
gonna watch
got
the game.
It don't get a rise out of me. I haven't been hyped all season. I've just been sitting here just like this.
hey, Dennis.
Listening to Dennis Mouth
Dennis.
all
That's why I ain't say
season.
nothing. I ain't say nothing.
Dennis
was
just
on here,
chirping,
Dennis,
just
if
I
Ramona
chirping.
ain't
I
say
just
nothing. This today,
I ain't
y'all
tripping,
hear me say
Ramona.
nothing
I
about the
mean,
Steelers
Sharon, I
bad.
ain't tripping.
no.
Nothing.
But if Ramona was
Learn
on
my
here,
lesson.
Ramona would tell me like this. Ramona would tell me straight up and down, Q-Ball, you gonna eat shit come Sunday.
Yo, that is
That's
her
what she would
line
say.
too. That is definitely her line.
she would tell me that the honest guy, the first run in I ever had with Ramona, she ripped me a new one and she told me, she was like, you gonna eat shit come Sunday.
Yeah, that's her. That's Ramona. Shout out to
But
Ramona Di.
shout out to Ramona Dot. That's my girl right there. But I just got to go out on a limb. I think it's gonna. I think that game is gonna be honestly, it's gonna be a true slugfest like it's known to be.
It's gonna be
Well,
a Mike
I
Tyson
can
and
tell you, I can
Holyfield.
tell you right now, if Ben play like he played this past weekend, the Ravens gonna get us. He can't have no more games like that.
Hey, Irv said it's gonna be a heavyweight championship fight.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
for real.
saw it.
It's honestly speaking, I got to refrain back from my. I don't even want to pick a team. I just did that to see what I was gonna get out of Sharon. But I see now.
You
She
see
like
me?
it's whatever.
It's whatever.
But
Look.
honestly speaking, it is really gonna be a true defensive slugfest because both of them have pretty decent defense. Well, Pittsburgh has a damn good defense, and Baltimore has a pretty good defense when they want to show up.
Well,
Uh,
look. Irv said in the comments, he said, "Hey Sharon, it's on this weekend," and I came back with, "I ain't scared, Irv. If we lose, it's just one game. I don't care. It's one game because we 6-0 right now. We 6-0. So
all right. You right.
Anybody got any last comments?
Dennis, tell her to ride that horse for another 5 days.
Hey,
I'm not riding. Wait a minute. I'm not braggadocious. I ain't riding no horse.
I ain't saying you bragging. I'm just
I didn't
saying.
say you said it. I'm just making it
Y'all,
clear
y'all,
to the public, to the viewers out there. I just want to make sure the viewers understand.
yeah.
I'm not
But you still a
bragging.
fans.
I'm not feeling
Ride that horse.
myself. I'm not doing none of that. I ain't all puffed up. I take it one game at a time.
Yeah. Until it gets like week 12, 13, and then she got that quarter horse wide open and she yanking on that whip, making it go faster. But hey,
No. One game at a time.
but hey,
Hey, hold up, Q. We gotta end the show.
With them fly ass chicks, you paint them pretty ass lips. With them trap boys out doubling up on bricks. For musicians like